Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, Kinesis. Today I'll be leading you through SAM Workout C. We will be activating our core as well as strengthening and mobilizing our hips. This workout builds upon exercises that we have previously learned in SAM A and B. All you need today is a medium to hard resistance band, a mat, and a safe place to move. We'll begin standing. I'll demonstrate each exercise and then we will complete a 30-second interval. So we begin with the tempo sumo squat. Bring your feet out wide, wider than shoulder distance apart. Keep them externally rotated from the hips all the way down to the feet. With the knees tracking over the second toe, you go down into your squat for 3 counts and then come up for 3 counts. Inhaling down 1, 2, 3, up on the exhale for 3 counts. You are engaging your gluteal muscles, the piriformis external rotator muscle of the glutes, among other muscles, of course. Keeping your weight back into the glutes, into the heels of the feet. You could even wiggle your toes around maybe to test if you have your weight back into the heels. Okay, next we are moving on to a hip hinge squat heel raise combination. Standing shoulder distance apart, feet are parallel. Hinge at the hips. Come into a squat with more forward knee bending. Back to the hinge, and then a heel raise. So the hip hinge, your knees stay put. The hips go back. On the squat, the knees come more forwards. Engage the glutes, elevate your heels. 30 seconds, here we go. Hip hinge, squat, counterbalance with the arms coming forwards. Send the hips back. So when you do that hip hinge, make sure you keep your neutral spine. You're sending your booty back and your knees are staying put. Showing you from a different angle here. Sandwiching your spine with the abs and the back muscles. Very nice, guys. Moving on. A skips. You could do this low impact by taking out the hop and just doing alternating high knees. With the opposite arm coming up. Just like you're walking or you're running, you are swinging the arm and leg in opposition. Here we add a hop to build our A skips. Remembering to always keep your core engaged and stand as tall as you can. As the legs are moving, you are stable in the upper body. 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Moving on to one of my favorite stability exercises, the Seaweed Spine. Bring more of your weight into the forward leg, a little bit less on the back leg. And then you're going to start moving your spine, moving that torso forwards and backwards, side to side, and finally in full range of motion circles, both directions. So here we go, 30 seconds on your first side. Lunging back into that reverse lunge, only going as deep as you can tolerate into the lunge. And then melt that spine forwards and backwards, undulating like a piece of seaweed under the ocean. And then side to side. And then when you feel ready, welcome in that full circular range of motion. Both directions. You should feel really exhausted after doing that for 30 seconds. Really working on getting that stability in the lower body. Gets your muscles quivering a little bit. Other side, of course. Lunging on back. Hands on the hips or wherever it helps you balance the best. Forwards and backwards. Initiating the movement from the pelvis, tucking and untucking. Now getting that lateral movement in the spine, sideways. And then full circumduction. Both directions, try to get one full circle each way. Finish on up evening out both sides, and then walk to the edge of your mat. Inhale the arms overhead. Exhale, roll down one vertebra at a time, walking your hands out to your high plank position. From here, inhale, send the hips back. Exhale, explode forwards into an intentional high plank. Move with intention. Use your breath to guide the movement. Inhale through the nose back. Exhale forwards. Bending the knees will send your hips back. You can either tap the knees down or keep the knees hovered off of the ground. 2 variations, either one works. And then from there, 30 seconds prone plank. Just a basic vanilla flavored plank here. Really press the floor away. Actively press into both of your hands, both of the balls of your feet. You could also come down to the knees, but make sure that you keep your glutes engaged, whether you are on the knees or off of them. Another modification is to come onto the forearms and alternate by tapping one knee down at a time. Okay, next up, we are going to do something new. Side bend twist, a wonderful Pilates exercise for strengthening the side body. So sit on your mat with your hand in line with your knees. And then bring that bottom knee down and the top leg is straight. We are going to start with a modified version. Inhale the arm back, exhale, rotate. But you are only rotating from the waistline up, not below. Below the waist is staying stable. 30 seconds. Give it your best. You can stay modified the whole time if that's what you need today. Exhale. Inhale, open. Your gaze is welcome to follow the hand or to be wherever your neck feels the best. Exhale, inhale, open. Option to come into a staggered foot position in your full expression of side plank. Welcoming rotation into that upper torso. And coming on down. Coming into our supine plank before going to the other side bend twist. The legs are extended in front of you. Engage the glutes to come up into your high plank. With your shoulders above the wrists, your upper back muscles are engaged and your glutes are firing to keep your torso level with your lower body. Tucking the chin a little bit to prevent craning of the neck. Here's a modification coming into your high crab bridge. And now we're going to reset for our side bend twist. Remembering to keep the knees in line with that grounded hand. Pressing the hips forwards by engaging your glutes. And welcoming rotation only into that upper body. Exhale here. Inhale as you open. Feel the rounding of the shoulder blades and then the narrowing of the blades. Very nice. And then coming on out of it, we are going to stretch our obliques and our lat muscles, which just did a lot of work. Quick little side bend mermaid, both sides. And now come to your kneeling position. Lean your body over to the left and extend your right leg to the right. Hand on the hip, elevate the leg, 6 circles each direction, tracing about the size of a beach ball, but keeping your body stable. So don't let the movement of the leg dictate what happens to the rest of your body. You are going to keep your abs engaged the whole time. Lowering and raising the leg 6 times right now. Dorsiflexing that right ankle. And now our side bend crunch. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale, side bend. Exhale, that right knee bends, and then you straighten it out for the side bend here. Exhale, inhale into the right lungs, exhale. Just coming up here to switch sides, extending the left leg, hand on the hip, revisiting our 6 circles. Truly engage those glutes here. We don't want any lazy glute muscles. You need to activate them to press the hips forwards into extension, which will help you balance and prevent folding at the hips. 6 lowers and raises. Right on into our knee crunch side bend. Inhale, exhale. Working our obliques and our lateral hip muscles. All right, just one more here. And then maybe hit pause if you need more time to come to your backs and get ready for our single leg bridge combination. Arms are beside your body in a V, palms facing up if you want more of a core challenge. Raise your pelvis into a bridge, bring the right leg up to the ceiling or the sky if you're outside like me. And we're doing our wood choppers, flexing the ankle to come down, pointing to go up. Lower and raise without changing the level of your hips. 5 pulses up to the sky with a straight leg. And then a hold. Keep your hips level. Bring that right foot down and immediately bring the left foot up for your 5 wood choppers on the left side. Find length in the back of the neck. Keep your glutes engaged. Pulsing up and down here, halfway pulse. Don't let your pelvis tap to the ground all the way. And then hold at the top. And then bring your pelvis back down to the ground and your legs up to 90 degrees tabletop. Inhale the legs over to the left. Exhale to come back up to center. Inhale, rotate to the right. Keeping your knees and your legs super glued together the entire time. Welcoming rotation into the lower to the mid back. While you stabilize your upper body, keeping your shoulder blades pressed into the ground towards your spine. Your arms out in a T with the palms facing the sky. Inhale, exhale to come up. Use those oblique muscles. And you can always choose to bring the feet down to the ground and do the more elementary version of this, which will be a little bit less intense. And moving on, come up to a seated position. We are going to do our tripod reach, 2 per side. Fingers face behind you this time. Come up into that high crab bridge, just like I demonstrated for our reverse plank earlier. And then push your hips up. Tripoding, because you have 3 points of contact, it's called a tripod reach. Reaching that left arm up to the sky. Bringing the hips back down and then doing the other side. Exhale, drive your hips up, engage your core. This is not a gymnastics bridge where we get a very big arch in the back. It's more about driving the hips up, engaging the glutes. And now we do a normal high crab, just holding it here at the top. Keeping length in the back of the neck, tucking the chin a little bit. Coming down. Hit pause and grab your mini band. And then find the placement of the band around your right ankle and the sole of the left foot. Come down onto your forearms into your quadruped position. And we're going to bring that left leg up towards the sky, dorsiflexing the ankle. And then extend and flex that leg into a hamstring curl. Exhale to curl. Inhale to extend. Keep that extended leg in line with your hip, engaging that left glute. Pressing the ground away from you with your forearms. 8 reps. And now 8 pulses up towards the sky. Keeping length in the back of the neck. Switching sides. Now you want to put the band around the left ankle and the sole of the right foot. Remember to sandwich your spine with your abs and your back muscles evenly. Square your hips to the ground. Don't allow that right hip to rotate to the side. Exhale to curl, inhale to extend. You can very well do these without any resistance band if it is too hard. Tiny pulses up towards the sky, holding that hamstring curl, pressing the ground away. Come out of it, remove the band, and we are going to close off our workout with the challenging side kick through. Find your quadruped position, curl the toes, hover the knees into your beast position. Send the right leg through as you simultaneously pull the left elbow and shoulder back. Return to beast every time. That is your home that you come to before switching sides. So find that oppositional reach. Push a door open with your foot and pull your elbow and shoulder back. Inhale, exhale back to beast. I'll show you from a different angle that length through the body here, coming back home to your beast. Pull the shoulder blade back towards your spine, retracting the shoulder as you push the leg away from you. Make sure that that leg is extending in line with your hip and your hips are hovering above the ground. And then come back to quadruped, closing off our practice today with a few cat and cows, lubricating the spine from the tailbone to the crown of the head. We extend and inhale here. Exhale as you round. Sending your hips back onto your heels into a wide-legged child's pose, opening the hip socket, lengthening the spine, and opening the shoulders. Thank you so much for joining me here on the mat for SAM Workout C. Now that you have done C, you can go and review any of the moves in A and B, become masters of SAM A through C, and then when you are ready, join me back here on my channel for SAM Workout D, which will be the final of the strength and mobility videos for runners. In the meantime, please check out my Pilates routines and balance workouts for runners, also in this playlist. And let me know if you have any questions or feedback. I would love to talk to you. Anyways, thank you so much and have a wonderful day.